and today I'm going to be talking to you about ASMR. I will be explaining to you what it is exactly, so you have a better understanding. Before that, I would like to say I am so grateful for my one subscriber that I have received so far. Thank you very much for subscribing, and I'm really hoping that I will achieve more in the future. Please get this video at least 10 likes for me to continue making more videos. Thank you. Autonomous sensory meridian response, sometimes autosensory meridian response, is an experience characterized by static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. It has been compared with auditory tactile synesthesia and may overlap with vision. ASMR signifies the subjective experience of low-grade euphoria, characterized by a combination of positive feelings and a distinct, static-like tingling sensation on the skin. It is most commonly triggered by specific auditory or visual stimuli, and less commonly by intentional attention control. A genre of videos which intend to stimulate ASMR has emerged, of which over 13 million are published on YouTube. Okay, now I'm going to be talking about other names associated with ASMR. Proposed formal names included auditory-induced head orgasm, attention-induced euphoria, and attention-induced observant euphoria, while colloquial terms in usage included brain orgasm, brain massage, head tingle, brain tingle, and spine tingle, while many colloquial and formal terms used and proposed between 2007 and 2010 included reference to orgasm. There was during that time a significant majority of objection to its use among those active in online discussions, many of whom have continued to persist in differentiating the euphoric and relaxing nature of ASMR from sexual arousal. However, the argument for sexual arousal persists, and some proponents have published videos characterized as ASMR erotica, which are deliberately designed to be sexually stimulating. Early proponents of ASMR concluded that phenomenon was generally unrelated to sexual arousal, and Jennifer Allen, a participant in an online forum, proposed that the phenomenon be named autonomous sensory meridian response. Okay, so basically she was trying to differentiate it from sexual arousal. She didn't want it associated with that because she said it is a completely different thing and it shouldn't be associated with anything sexual. Allen chose those words, intending or assuming them to have following specific meanings. Okay, now I'm going to be explaining to you the meanings. So autonomous, which stands for the A, which means spontaneous, self-governing, with or without control. Now sensory, which stands for the S, pertaining to the senses of sensation, or sensation, sorry. Meridian, signifying a peak, climax, or point of highest development. And response, referring to an experience triggered by something external or internal. Allen verified in a 2016 interview that she purposely selected these terms because they were more objective, comfortable, and clinical than alternative terms for the sensation. In that interview, Allen explained she selected the word meridian to replace the word orgasm, and said she had found a dictionary that defined meridian as a point of period of highest development, greatest prosperity, or the like. The terms autonomous sensory meridian response and the initialism ASMR were adopted by contributors to an online discussions and those reporting and commentating on the phenomenon. Now I'm going to be talking about the sensation. The subjective experience, sensation and perceptual phenomenon, now widely identified by the term autonomous sensory meridian response, is described by some of those susceptible, I've just woken up, to it as a mild electrical current, or the carbonated bubbles in a glass of champagne. Though little scientific research has been conducted in potential neurobiological correlates to the perceptual phenomenon, with a consequent dearth of data, which to explain its physical nature, personal commentary from forums, blogs and video comments has been analyzed to describe the phenomenon. Analysis of the I cannot read that. Evidence has supported the original consensus that ASMR is euphoric but not sexual in nature, and has divided those who experience ASMR in two broad categories of subjects. One category depends upon external triggers to experience the localized sensation, and it is associated with feelings, which typically originates in the head, often reaching down the neck and sometimes the upper back. The other category can intentionally augment the sensation and feelings through attentional control without dependence upon external stimuli or triggers, in a manner compared by some subjects to their experience of meditation. ASMR is usually precipitated by stimuli referred to as triggers. ASMR triggers, which are most commonly auditory and visual, may be encountered through interpersonal interactions of daily life. Additionally, ASMR is often triggered to exposure to specific audio and video. Such media may specifically made with specific purpose or triggering ASMR, or originally creating for other purposes and later discovered to be effective as a trigger of experience. Stimuli that can trigger ASMR, as reported by those who experience it, include the following: listening to a softly spoken or whispering voice, listening to quiet, repetitive sounds resulting from someone engaging in a mundane task such as turning the pages of a book, watching somebody attentively execute a mundane task such as preparing food, loudly chewing, crunching, slurping, or biting foods, drinks, or gum, receiving personal attention, initiating the stimulus through conscious manipulation without the need for external video or audio triggers, listening to tapping, typically nails, onto the surface such as plastic, wood, metal, etc. Hand movements, especially onto one's face, listening to certain types of music. Whispering triggers. Psychologists Nick Davis and Emma Barrett discovered that whispering was an effective trigger for 75% of the 475 subjects who took part in the experiment to investigate the nature of ASMR. The statistics is reflected in the popularity of the intentional ASMR videos that compromise someone speaking in a whispered voice. Now, I hope this has given you some sort of insight on ASMR and has helped you in some sort of way. Like I said, I am so grateful for my one subscriber. Please help me to reach 2 subscribers. Thank you.